Welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Tuesday the 10th of June 2025. Full disclosure, I have just had the computer man round. This happens from time to time when things become so bad on the computer. And some of you will know what I mean, like when computers go bad. When I think there's just thousands of things on the desktop and everything's everywhere, and then the computer man has to come in and help me to sort everything out. And I don't know how computer man does that all day, because I think that his clients consist completely of people like me. And you know, where you open the laptop and you're like, oh no. It's the equivalent of old school. Do you remember when they used to have films, and so you'd get really popular or somebody would suddenly become famous, and they would sort of open the door and a whole load of post would fall in, wouldn't it? And there'd be these sacks of post. I think that is my computer. So I have been concentrating. And doesn't time go quick when you're doing something that you relatively don't enjoy as well? It's like, it just like this. So yeah, I am a bit flummoxed. I am a bit confluxed and confused. I have maths face. This is pure, you know, if one of the old masters was going to paint it, this would, instead of being, which is more of a acute maths face, this is like where I just go like that. I did a lot of that. I didn't even get to offer him a cup of tea. It was straight in. Kaboom! Open the laptop and just, what can we do with this? So here we are in the week, looking at Tuesday with a moon in Sagittarius, which I think I always like a moon in Sagittarius, and a new moon, a full moon in Sagittarius tomorrow. Breathe in and out. All is well. Plus, I helped a friend with a festival as well. And I don't know, I didn't realise sometimes talking to a lot of people, I'm very good at talking to a lot of people, sort of. But at the same time, I think I came home and then I ate something and fell asleep sitting up. I know, what's going on? What is going on? But energetically, it was wonderful. What is going on here? Every single one is in reverse. I'm going to check the deck. Oh, okay, one in the upright. Okay, I can get rid of that attitude, can't I? Right, let me just check. No, they're not all in reverse at all. In fact, a lot of them are in the upright. Okay, so we're going to accept we have a lot of reversals today. Where can we live but days? Three of Cups in reverse. Now I'm feeling this energy and it doesn't match with the Sagittarius moon, because every Sagittarian I've ever met, actually, every Sagittarius I've ever met has been sociable, but also really needed their me time. Sagittarians, chime in the comment sections and let us know. But that's what I've experienced with you, because you're ruled by Jupiter, Pisces is ruled by Jupiter, I need my me time as well. So, we'll see. So this, rather than sort of eschewing friendship, you know, and anything like that, it's more just, you know, no paps please, no paparazzi. No publicity. You may just need a bit of downtime, bit of me time. Never a bad thing. And then next to it, Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse is such a strange card. When we get it in the upright, we know it's Saturn in Pisces. We know it's a kind of forced exit. The thing or person or whatever that you love is at the front of the card. So you nearly always, and I don't know if there's any that I know of in the bigger, more popular decks where the cups aren't going to be, and even this singing bowl here, it's at the front for a reason. So it's an 8, which is movement. So moving, walking away, usually with the 8 of Cups. from the love object, the person, the situation, whatever it is at the front. And then it feeling like not an easy walk. You know, it's this I've got to go type vibe. But when it's in reverse, oh, it can be so tricky. It can be so tricky because in terms of lovers, this is a classic that you would get if somebody had ended a relationship with you and then got in touch to say, I'm not sure. That is classic Eight of Cups in reverse. But it can also be you resigned from your job and you're not sure as well. It can be that too. So, but it's that element of I walked and now I'd maybe like to come back in some form or other, or I'm not sure. The thing to be aware of, especially in a reading like this where there's a lot of reversals, particularly if you are dealing with somebody else who is telling you, you know, they're not sure about this, about whether they should have let you go from that job or that relationship or friendship or whatever, is that they're not sure. Like Eight of Cups in reverse is not a sure thing. You know, you have to be careful that, especially if you're wanting something or someone to come back, it's not a sure thing. It's a wobble, and that wobble could go either way. And I'm always aware of that. Eight of Cups in the upright is more of a sure thing. It's like you or they or it is walking. Later on, anything could happen, but for now, we're doing that. So I feel like this is a wobble of some kind. And it could be you because we've got the Three of Cups in reverse, which is, you know, having a bit of thinking time and wondering, should I have done that? Should I have not done that? We've got the Hierophant in reverse, which in this situation tells me that you may not find it easy to... I'm just going to turn my microphone down a bit because it's showing up as red. That's better. You may not find it easy to access advice from somebody else. And sometimes this comes up when it's not a good idea to do that. And next to it, I know, big reading today, Death card in reverse. Death card in reverse, resistant to change often. There's something that you need to change about a situation. Whether you ran out too soon, whether they are expressing regret, whatever it is, it can't be done in small measures. It could be gradual, but the change is big. It's a transition, not just a change. Oof, that was big. And then we have, at last, in the upright, and not a bad card to get in the upright. My microphone's doing it again. Okay, not a bad card to get in the upright. We have the Seven of Wands, Mars in Leo, gumption, finding where your line is, drawing your line, protecting your territory, making it clear where you're coming from, making it clear to them where you're coming from and where you're going and what is not going to be happening. Think of it as that. And then we have Six of Pentacles. Then something starts rolling in and you can start receiving, which if you look at these as a line, and let's just see, because camera could be anywhere at this point. Oh, that's good. Camera could actually be not showing any cards at all. Excellent. Well, we won't be looking at it as a line for now, but let's just quickly recap. Three of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse. So spending time thinking, mulling it over in solitude, regretting, should you have walked from X, should X have walked from Y, whatever. Should that change have been made? Not being able to access advice, or if you can, the advice won't be that brilliant. It's got to come from you, I think. It's not a change, it's a transition. Death card. time to stand your ground because the penny's going to drop, okay? This could all happen in like 10 minutes. Could happen in a meeting at work or something like that. And once you do that and you find your kind of inner conviction, let the good times roll. I like that. Leave me a comment. Let me know how it resonates. Check out your monthly readings. Those are in the playlist below the video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.